Right then, YouTube. Again, catching me on a different one. So, as you're watching, as I'm recording this, the second episode of the Brecon camping trip hasn't gone out. So, by the time this one comes out, you'll all know that I didn't manage to climb Pen y Fan, if that wasn't abundantly clear in the first episode. The reason it's taken so long for the second episode to come out is I've had some corrupted files and my editing software has decided, yeah, nah, I don't want to work. Fair enough. So where am I off to now? Back to Brecon. I've invested in some kit. I've just fueled up. And now I'm going to cut over Elan Valley up into Radar, and from there on to Brecon. Same campsite. They done well last time, you know. Hopefully I'm going to try some of those eggs they offer this time. And I've just remembered the thing I've forgotten. Whoops. Oh well. Not to worry, I've forgotten my minging breakfast in a can. There's always something. Never mind. I don't think I could mount any more stuff on this bike. So right now, looking through this camera, I don't know what you can see, but you're probably noticing a few differences since the last time you saw this bike. I've put a support strut across the bars here. Not because I think they need supporting, but because I wanted to beef that up, which I have done, and use it as an attachment rail for my phone, my chain oil lever. Yeah, I know, it's a wish one. Yeah, I have got a USB charger on as well now, because the solar panels weren't great when I went out before. But you know, they do the job. Is it this one? Yeah, it's gotta be this one. I always forget my way through. And also the camera, what was it? The GoPro Hero 3 worked well last time, did everything it should, but it was shooting in 1080-30 because that's the best it can do. And I want a little bit better quality, so I've now invested in a Hero 4, which is what you're viewing me on right now. Also, you know, having two GoPros should make the video editing a little bit easier, because I think that was part of my trouble with my editing software, was that it was so many different types of files, it couldn't handle putting them all onto one video. Although it converts them all to MP4 anyway, so I don't know, we'll figure it out. Yeah, it's a bit of a dodgy back road this, but I wanted to come this way because it's the quickest way to get through to Devil's Bridge, and then from Devil's Bridge you go on to Elan Valley, through Elan Valley onto Radar, and then you're up in the mountains and it's easy roads. So nice roads to start the day off, although I have had some trouble and I'm running a lot later than I wanted to. The clock on the bike is wrong, but not by much, because I had to disconnect the battery when I put the USB charger on, and I never bothered to correct the time, which I'll probably do when I get to this campsite. But suffice it to say, round 2 of Pen y Fan is incoming, is imminent, it will happen today. And you're thinking, okay, so how long is he going to Pen y Fan? Well, I'm going for one night again. And you're thinking, well, this guy really doesn't know how to holiday. I do, because the tour doesn't stop there. From Pen y Fan, I'm going on to Cheddar Gorge, which is in Somerset. I haven't been there since I was a kid, so that's going to be fun. Got a lovely wild camping style campsite, which makes absolutely no sense, because if you're wild camping it wouldn't be on a campsite, but that's what they've advertised themselves as. So things holding me back today. I noticed the bike was handling weird the other day, and me being me, I went over technical and assumed headstock bearings, but I didn't make a move on it, didn't purchase anything, and I got home from work and put my foot on the tyre. Heyo presto, flat front tyre. Pumped it up, thought it might just be, you know, it hasn't had air in a while, so maybe it's just wanting a little top up. Sometimes they do that. Tyre went flat again a couple of days later, slow puncture. Had a look at it this morning, found where something had gone into the tyre, and then I had to wait for shops to open so we could go and get some slime and a repair kit, and I've just done that. It seems to be holding a lot better, the bike's handling a lot better. It's still weird, but it's different weird, and I think it's because I've got proper pressure and I'm on hot roads, and most of my riding on this bike has been through the winter, so it feels very different coming onto hot roads. But I think that's what's going on there. So why I didn't film doing the upgrades to the bike. One, I was already having trouble with my editing software. I wasn't sure whether it was worth getting more footage together or not, because I was going to have to get new editing software, but it was the footage. It's still a little slow, there's something going on there, but I'm not quite sure what. Plus, I'm no mechanic, and some of these upgrades are electrical. I put fog lights on here as well, that's what else I've done, with a hidden switch. Just because I use direct to battery wiring, which you shouldn't do, and that's another reason why I haven't showed you me doing this stuff, because I do things that you shouldn't do, and I'm not a mechanic. Don't follow my example. You know, feel free to get the stuff I've done and do it your own way, but don't do it my way, and then I can't get sued for it. Oh, it's going to be a good day. They've given us hot weather, but they've also given us a storm. So this might be an interesting camp. Oh. Different helmet as well. I very much like the MT Street Fighter, but I just feel like it's not up to task for today, for the week, just because I don't know what weather I'm going to hit, and it's not very good with rain. Woo! Yeah. It's not too good in the cold either, and I've got a long stretch of motorway to do. Once I get out of Brecon, I've got to decide whether I want to stop in Bridgend and see the family. What's there of them, because my parents have gone to bloody Scotland, which was the other place I was thinking of going instead of doing this, but I'll save that for another day. Leave them have their time away. I brought the wrong boots. I was in such a rush after sorting out that tyre. I brought the wrong boots. Oh well. I'm not going back now. I can't believe I've done that. This is a gorgeous place, but it's a dangerous place, because if you get too transfixed in the mountain, you'll end up falling down the side of the bugger. And that is a long drop down. I very much doubt your brakes would do you much good. Not on this bike. AWR 450 maybe then. Reviews. I've said about doing reviews on my equipment, and they are incoming. In fact, let's start with the item that is not here. No, I can't do it on this one. What am I on about? I will say this for the riding boots. I like them. I really do like them. But I find myself on my way to work thinking, I just want to put a pair of trainers on, because I can't use them in work. It's my job. I wouldn't be able to get away with wearing those. And I just think, well, I don't want to have to leave them there blocking everyone's way, and they're definitely better than the hiking boots I was using before and I'm using today. And I do like those boots. I love this jacket too, to be honest. But I got to admit, having thought about it, I do think that me leaving the boots at home was a happy mistake, just purely off the bat of well, comfort and getting in and out of the tent. These are easier to get on and off, even though they're laces. The angle getting into the boot isn't so steep, it's not so much pressure. All told, yeah, I'm not sad I've left those. I'm not. Although, again, you should wear riding boots when you're riding. These corners.
So past this point, the journey went to pot basically. Lost my phone, which I eventually ended up getting back, but I didn't know that at the time. So the next video is going to skip ahead a bit, just to avoid some of my more miserable